Welcome to coreross Bus Rainbow Six Siege Velvet Shell. This is the new attacking operator Jackal, who is able to see enemy footprints, but also scan those footprints for live, real-time information on the location of those enemies. He is a lot of fun to play. Jackal cannot fire while switching his ability on and off. So in order to switch his ability on or off, he needs to touch the side of his head. When he does this, he is unable to fire his gun, so that is confirmed. Echo's stun can switch off Jackal's tracking HUD. So in order for Jackal to scan enemy footprints and track people, he needs to actually be able to see the footprints. And the Echo drone actually switches off his HUD, so that is confirmed. While stunned by Echo, Jackal cannot reactivate his tracking HUD. So the entire time that Jackal is stunned, he is actually not able to track any footprints for a considerable amount of time. The effect needs to completely dissipate before he can, so it is an absolutely amazing counter to Jackal, so that is confirmed. You can see how long until the next enemy location ping. So when you scan, you actually get a HUD indication that allows you to know when the next ping will be, that will show the location of the enemy that you have scanned. This is absolutely vital, so you know exactly when to be looking for the ping, and that is confirmed. You can see how long until your location is pinged. So when Jackal scans your footprints, it actually lets you know when the next ping will be. So when you're waiting for that next ping to come around, you might want to be stationary, but once it's about to happen, you want to start moving, so you're no longer in the place that he pings, and that is confirmed. Jackal's ability can be jammed by mute. So this is quite severe. Now he can switch his ability off very quickly, but it is exactly like getting stuck in a jammer with a drone. You cannot see anything until you switch the ability off, so that is confirmed. Caveira leaves no footprints while silent stepping. So you can see footprints, activate silent step, no footprints, deactivate silent step, footprints, and reactivate again for no footprints. So this is a very good thing. You basically just want to run out of the objective with silent step on, find some place to hide, and then you'll have no footprints for Jackal to find. And this makes you a lot more powerful against Jackal, so that is confirmed. No footprints when moving prone. So this is actually a legitimate strategy if you do not want to leave any footprints. You are going to be taking a lot longer to get around, but of course, if you can't be scanned, it's good for you, so that is confirmed. You can leave a fake trail of footprints by moving backwards. So this is actually a legitimate thing that you can do. Now, if he has scans left, this is not a tactic that's going to be useful, but if he's all out of scans, he might well get confused by these footprints going into a room, but then finds out, nope, no one actually went in there, and it could actually work as a trap, so that is confirmed. You can track a player from a single pair of footprints. So this is the spawn footprints. I had the defender only move with silent step, and that is the only pair of footprints that are actually on the map. But we are able to scan them and find the location of the defender with only one pair of footprints, so that's confirmed. Jackal's hitbox includes his head sensor thingamajig. So we can see that this little part on the back of his head is not part of his head hitbox. You can see the reticle turning red. This means it's all part of the hitbox. If we shoot him there, it will hurt him. But you can see that his holster is not part of the hitbox. This is just like every other character in the game. And we will just keep looking. We've got some elbow pads here. They do not appear to be part of the hitbox as well. So let's just test that. And yep, not part of the hitbox. We'll test the other one too to make sure it's the same. And you can see it's white, so it's definitely not going to hit. Now, what about the actual sensors? So this is obviously deliberate. They can customize the hitbox however they want. But the little sensor that really pokes out quite a lot is part of his hitbox. So an interesting choice by the developers there, so that is confirmed. Jackal can escort the hostage with a shotgun. So because we have our first secondary shotgun on an attacker, it means you can actually pick up the hostage and use a shotgun. And this is absolutely amazing. So you can really go on the offensive with the hostage and kind of use them as a human shield, because if they mess up and hit the hostage, you win. And of course, you're coming at them with a shotgun. So it is surprisingly cool to do, and yeah, it shows how bad I am, so confirmed. IQ can now see defenders who are using their cameras. This is incredible. So IQ can see electrical devices 20 meters away, and now she can see people using the cameras on the defensive team. It's an incredible buff. It wasn't in the patch notes. It's not a bug. It's a legitimate buff, so that is confirmed. Now this is a little bonus, guys. We've got footprint colors by time. So I was thinking, how long are footprints red or yellow or blue? And like when I seen red footprints, I thought, oh, that's really recent, maybe like the last 5 seconds. But actually, they're red for up to 20 seconds. So that's a hell of a long time. After that, they go yellow. And again, it's about another 20 seconds until they change yet again. So you may think red is actually quite recent, but it could be as much as 20 seconds. Yellow could be as much as 40. And even after that, your footprints still last a huge amount of time. And because of that, if you're a roamer and you run out of the objective right at the start, like as quick as you can, and go find yourself a hiding place, your footprints are going to be there for an incredible amount of time. The attackers will definitely be in the building at this point. So we're talking a minute right now. The footprints have turned green, and the attackers are definitely going to be in the building. Jackal is definitely going to find some footprints and scan them at this point. You can see they're starting to go blue now, kind of going a turquoise color, and they're starting to slowly get to the point where they're going to fade away. And this is why I decided to make this part of the video in real time, to actually give you a real sense of how long these footprints are on the ground for and what colors they change to over that time. Now certainly if you go into an area of the building that has green or blue footprints, then that means they're long gone. And you can see here we are at 1 minute 30. The footprints are starting to fade away, and it makes roamers very easy to track down. You can play pool on coastline. So this is actually a thing in the coastline map, is this pool table with pool balls on it, and they are completely correct physically. They will roll along, they can be hit off each other, and you can actually play a game of pool. It's hilarious. If you want to just load up a custom game and give this a go, I totally recommend it. I wouldn't recommend doing it in the actual game itself when you're playing against an enemy team. I also don't recommend bringing an assault rifle for this game too. It's much better done with a pistol. My assault rifle was a little bit too powerful and would kind of send some of the balls flying at some points, but it is confirmed. You can get into the sniper tower on coastline. So have you ever actually tried to get into the sniper tower? This was kind of made out to be a great place for glads to go and snipe, but you can't actually get into it. There's no way in. There's no way up there. Now, it wouldn't exactly be a very powerful position to get into, but I think if anyone who's playing glass and wants to go up there is going to be very, very disappointed to find out that actually it's not even accessible. The highest you can get is by climbing up this little bit of a wall here, and you can actually get out to kind of slightly higher level, but of course it's pointless to actually be up there. You can't really see anything. So this is the highest you can get, and you could almost rappel. It's so close to being able to rappel into that kind of window up there. So this is the actual sniper point. This is as high as you can get, and it gives you a view on really one window. It's not great. So that's busted. You cannot get into the sniper tower. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I already have a Mira episode out that you can go watch for Mythbusters for that and find out some amazing tactics.